Oh, wrong way, sorry, bud.
Nice. Here.
You were going like this, eh?
That's right.
Then here. I don't think I have the flexibility to maintain that chest run like that though.
That's okay. Yeah. So if you lay that knee, can you lay that knee down? Yeah. And ride that foot up nice and high. Yeah. Okay. So that's tricky right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Put that now. Go under the arm, up to the wrist. That's it.
That's this.
That's right. Now you can lay on that leg. Left leg comes over. There it is. Good. Now squeeze those knees together. And when I go to this, I like to take this and put it over top, and then I pull that heel right into his neck. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's tight.
Okay.
There you go. Now the right elbow comes up, and we finish. Nice. Beautiful. That's good. Good. Let's see that one more time, baby. Soul guard, butterfly hook, step, cross sleeve grip, and Achilles grip. Disengage to De La Riva, close the foot, escape the hip, flare the hook, bridge over to mount, that's right, pass the sleeve to gift wrap, walk up to modified mount, get your harness, switch it to a figure four, lean, disengage the leg, cross the ankles and heels to butt, flare the elbow up to the wrist, invert the hand, and there we go. Now, it seems like you're running out of room on his arm, on your arm bar. So George, come here for a second. So when I get into this, I should be able to raise that elbow in. It just seemed like it felt like you almost like you wanted to come off
Come
the
back,
edge.
so it should be.
Yeah, so if we keep them a little closer, we're gonna have much more arm to control. Sorry, Jar.
So if I'm in that figure four, kind of pull them in before I lean back.
That's a good question. So
That makes
after
sense.
I fall here,
Pull up.
get them in
That's what I
tight.
need. Yeah.
Yes, heels are to my butt, and my right leg comes over the ankles, and my knees squeeze, and then I'm sliding down that forearm, and I'm looking for his thumb to be right into that elbow. There's a pinch there. Sorry, Jar. Tight already. So I can control the pitch of that thumb with my
That elbow.
forearm and upper arm. There it is. Good. So Jor, feed him your thumb up to the ceiling so he can get his elbow right inside your wrist, on the top side of your wrist, okay? So he gets a good feel for that. Awesome. Okay, come stand back up over here, Jor. One more time. So this is your De La Riva sweep, okay, Jor? We're gonna need this later. Nice, nice. That's a good transition to modified mount. Good. Right leg, yeah. Right
Pull
leg
that
over
in.
left. That's right, right there. Now curl that in. And now if his arm stays bent, you can drag him in nice. And now you can slide the right elbow up the radial bone up to the thumb bone. George, point your thumb up. That gives him a good feel for that. And there it is. Just so that you're giving him good angles, right? Good. It's pretty straightforward sweep. Really, they're all pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
The trick now becomes in combining your guards, but we'll look at that after.
Okay.
So, Jory, you're up. Okay. I'm gonna borrow you up on your feet. We'll look at the next sweep. So all of these sweeps are against a standing opponent, okay?
These
So
are all
the next-
considered outside
all
sweeps?
outside.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna use outside types of guards to sweep our opponent. Okay, so the next one we'll do is the Tom guard. So I make him step the exact same way. And this setup we're gonna find is all over the place. Okay. Okay, so I get that sleeve. We're gonna disengage to my De La Riva. Stay up. Now this time we're gonna go into far Tom.
Okay.
So my De La Riva hook, I get enough of an angle that my left foot can go above his knee, and my right posting foot
Right.
is gonna go down below the knee.
He's trapping that left leg.
The far left leg,
Left leg.
Tom,
Yeah.
Tom
Toms.
control. Now, whether or not he falls, and right now, the way his body position is, he'll fall over my right shoulder. Sometimes he'll sit up and lean this way, and now he'll fall over my left shoulder.
Right.
It's the same idea either way. If he falls over my right shoulder, I want his right shoulder to be lower than his shoulder will be here and his hips will be here. Okay, so let's look at that first circumstance here. I pull my knees and see now his shoulder is lower than his hips. See that?
Yep.
Relative to me, if I'm looking to my right, his butt is high and his shoulders are low. And I have my tongue. Now look, I'm gonna drive up and I put my knee to the floor. I post off. And we're in the exact same situation that we were just in. Okay? Okay? So watch again. I like to get onto my left elbow and pass that. And I like to keep staying on my left elbow. And I'll open my elbow up so that I have room for my knee to come up. And now that I'm up, I'll take one more step under his head. Laying that leg is tough for you, eh?
Well,
we
if
get
I'm
that
gonna keep
down-
my chest down on that tricep, then
Gotcha.
that's tough for me.
Okay,
But,
that's
yeah.
understandable. Okay, Jory, you're up on your feet one more time. This time, I post, soul guard, butterfly hook, make him step. And now look at this, go back. That's the inside control. I can also use my De La Riva hook to make him step.
Right.
So we can skip a little step there if we want. But I like having the idea of using that butterfly hook. I find the butterfly hook works. It's a deeper hook, okay?
Okay.
So, Jordan, I'm gonna make you step with your left foot just a bit, not too far. Now look, so step way back, Jordan. Keep going now. Look, he's too far for me to hook. So I'll just pull with that sleeve. That brings his rear leg to me.
Right.
Okay, now I get my far tongs. This time, instead of bringing his shoulder to here, I'm gonna bring his butt to here. He falls here. We're in the exact same situation we're in with that De La Riva sweep. Using my head down onto my elbow, chest against the tricep. Okay, far tongue sweep. Okay, I like to make them roll forward over their right shoulder. It's more disorienting for them.
Right.
They're not sure where
Instead
they're
of falling
ending
straight
up.
on their back.
Yeah, they're falling to the left over their right shoulder.
Okay. Yeah.
It's way more disorienting. The more disoriented, the more confusion you can create in them. Like it was Logan. Logan did a funny, weird sweep on me the other day, and I didn't really know where I ended up for a split second there. And I kind of ended up in a scramble.
Right.
But it was, he brought me up and then spun me and then dropped me down.
Okay.
It was nice. It was a good sweep. So that's a good way to create confusion.
That's right.
Okay, Jory, you're up. Brody, you're down. Here. Soul guard. Butterfly hook. Cross sleeve. Straight leg. That's right. Far hook and low hook. Now, from here, and you're going to find that we do the exact same thing on the next sweep.
Okay.
So they're all so similar. You're bringing your knees up to your chest, bringing him to you, and he's kind of going to fall on you at first.
Yep.
But you're using your butterfly hooks to keep him away and pull him in at the same time. Bring him to you. Now, no. Jordan, come on up. You know how to fall, right? You already fell, right? So you're going to go, if you bring him that side, Brody,
Yep.
he's going to go over his right shoulder. So you bring his hand down and his legs up. Hand down and bring your legs up. Right there, that.
Okay.
But do it higher up. So it's that he kind of falls up by your shoulders, not down by your hips. Okay? So one more time. Far tongue. That's it.
Now pull him kind of this way.
Yes. And bring, yes, right there. Drive him over. Yep, keep going. Yeah. Now, where are you? Okay, so here, this is where you just get up on your right elbow and you drive your body over, face down to the right. Yeah, drive your bum over his body.
Disengage his leg?
You don't. So
don't.
let me show you one more time this variation. This is the more complex side. The other side, if you drop to the left, it's the exact situation that you just dealt with. So Jordan, come here. But it's good. You've already got that. So this is a good little confusion area to have a look at. So you're up on your feet, Jordan, and we're gonna look at how. So stay there for 1 second. When I sweep him, this is where you ended up, and I said get onto the right shoulder, right?
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. And this leg doesn't go on him, it goes over him, and I turn this way. So when I sweep him, I'm gonna go here, up and over, and then turn. Okay? So one more time. Or come here, buddy. Come here. Whoops, sorry for our tongues. Here. Now look, I bring him. Look at the control I have. My hook keeps him away and up. Now look. Look at, I'm back rolling. You see my right knee?
Yep.
That goes over him, not on him. It drops to the floor. Now my left knee comes up.
Oh, in that control.
And look, now I'm right into modified mountain.
Okay.
You okay? That didn't pinch anything? You're good? Okay, come on up one more time, bro. Which guard is this?
I don't know.
Sole guard. Sole of my feet. What hook is this?
This is the butterfly. Right?
That's my butterfly hook. What guard is this?
Del Diva.
Correct. Post him. Far tongue.
In your tongs. Far tongs.
Pull in with my legs and pushed his hands down. Okay, now look. We go over the right shoulder. Right knee goes over. And I come up to mount. So let's play with that side. Okay, learn the name, please. Okay, pay attention. Up on your feet. Because you need all this when you start moving towards blue belt. Okay, good. Up on your feet, buddy. So when he has his feet on you, that's called what?
Soul guard.
Yeah, why? Sole of the feet, right? Yeah. Now he uses what hook?
Butterfly.
Yeah, makes you step. Now he goes to which guard? De La Riva. And then what? Far tongs, correct. Now you're going to go over your right shoulder. So hold on, Brody. Yeah, pull your knees to your chest and get his weight on you. You want to balloon him and his weight on you. That's right. Now drive the hand down. There you go. Now you drive him up and over. Roll over your right shoulder. Your right knee goes to the far side. Drive it over. There you go. That's right. There it is. That's what we're looking for.
With this, see?
That was better. That was better. That was good. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, up. Let's see that again. So Jor and Brody, can I get you guys to move to the left, and then you're gonna sweep him this way. Jor's standing on the far side. A little more, Jor. Keep moving. Right there. That's what we're looking for. So Brody, you scooch over a bit to Jor. Oh, yeah, right there. That way, when you back roll him, we'll still be in frame. So Jor, this is which guard?
Soul guard.
Yeah. Now he's gonna use which hook to pull you? Yeah. And he's gonna go to which guard? That's right. And now which? Control. What is that? Yeah. You falling asleep or what? Did you guys get any sleep last night?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Well, I'll sit there.
Now, from there, pull your knees to your chest and drive them over your right shoulder, his hips. All the way over. Right there. There it is. Punch the legs over. Nope. See your right knee? Yeah. Okay, there you
I
go.
kind of lost it in the end.
Oh, in the control.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. We'll go over this one more time. Nice, Brody. more time, Brody, on me. So, Jork, hey, that sound like you're a little more awake, please. I know you're not that tired, alright?
Up all night?
Maybe. He had a
Maybe?
sleepover last night.
Oh, yeah, up all night. Yeah. Well, that's why I can't get that sleeve.
You don't really need to worry about it. So go to your De La Riva hook. You start getting that, look what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I have
right.
to. I have to.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
And your far tongs.
Yep. No, that looks good. Yeah, keep those hooks. That's right. Drop that knee on the floor. There it is. You got her. Lay that leg flat. Yeah. Remember, you always want that on a 45. There you go. So just to be aware, there's a common defense here where I will reach under this leg here. See that?
Okay, now I
So
can
just be aware of that. You can break that off. One of the ways to break it off is to get your figure four. Yeah, so now you got control of my wrist. Take this leg off my head. Yeah, and take it right off. Yeah, now start to stretch my arm. Now put the leg back on.
Okay, so
Yeah, there you go. So you can open that right up and take it away. So I no longer have it slide all the way to the wrist. So hold on, let's look at something. Stay there, come back. If you can, try so that before my elbow locks, you're raising this right elbow up. So you're raising the elbow up before you fall all the way back to the point where my elbow locks.
Okay.
So if you're able to raise this up right now, raise it up to here. Now stretch my arm without locking my elbow. Make my arm stretch to the ceiling. Keep going. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Now lock my elbow. Right there. Look at that.
So
So
just pull that arm,
stretch before lock.
Okay.
Yes, that'll help you.
stretch her out, and then
Yeah. And what that'll happen just like this. So you're stretching that arm and then you fall back.
and you fall back.
Yeah. It'll get you to that point of control to control the pitch earlier.
Right.
Because if you're in my mid forearm and you fall back and lock, you don't have control over my hand and my wrist. I can turn my thumb and start to hitchhiker escape. But if you establish control of my wrist and stretch my arm, then lock it, I don't
Okay.
have the pitch control anymore.
Yeah.
You have it.
I think I was sliding back as I was falling.
Yeah, and
So-
and it was actually locking while it was still in the mid forearm, right up
Yeah.
here. So you're getting the elbow lock, yes.
So get that wrist first.
But there's a chance that I can still turn my forearm either up, which allows me to escape my hips away,
Right.
or I can turn my thumb down, which allows me to move my hips towards you.
Okay.
Okay, one more. Okay, we'll do one more. Brody, I'll use you. You're up on your feet. This is going to be your lasso. Okay? So we have the same idea. I have soul guard. I'm making you step. If I don't get that sleeve, I'm getting my De La Riva. And you're starting to do that. So I'm going
Okay.
to break that off. All right? Now from here, I'm going to switch my grip to the other hand. And I'm going to post on your hip and escape my hip out to the left. So let's look at that again. I have my De La Riva hook, and I have my Achilles tendon and my cross grip. As I'm switching to a straight engagement, I'm here. As I'm switching to a straight engagement, I've let go of your Achilles tendon. So I'm probably going to lose that De La Riva, but I'm just going to switch it using my thigh to escape my hip. Now my foot goes to the floor and I get that Achilles on the other side.
Okay.
I'm going to use my right elbow and my left leg swinging up to help me invert. And look, I take my hips high so that I can get my De La Riva hook all the way in. Now watch what happens when I drop my hips to the floor. I take my foot off, and look at gravity's doing all the work for me. Okay? Now, I stay laying down. I take my left leg and bring it over and into the groin. My right leg comes over, and we're just using a different control here. A 2-on-1 wrist control, and I'm controlling the pitch of your thumb by grabbing with my cross grip at the webbing. And then we can just finish with a standard 2-on-1 grip on that other bar. Okay, so again, posting, making you step. Don't get the sleeve. Go here now. Now we'll get the sleeve. Breaking that off. So as I let go of my De La Riva, passing, posting foot goes up and posts on the hip. And look at my thigh, my De La Riva hook, thigh. It's a thigh escape to escape my hip. That's right. Up to the right elbow. So look at that leg swing. Pump down, pump up. And now I'm inverted enough, but not so much. I'm just more on a 90. I'm not 180.
Right.
I'm 90. So that allows me to raise my hips way up on my right shoulder. Set that hook deep. Look at, if I'm down here,
You're not getting on
I'm not
that.
getting that, and I'm not getting in front of that forearm
Right.
properly. So I gotta go up and raise up high.
Put the behind that
Yes,
back
and it's
there.
not down low. I'm trying to bring it up as high as I can.
Right.
I take my foot off of your hip. This will keep you too far away. I want you close and on both of my shins. So when I drop down, look at you fall onto both of my shins. It's similar to a double shin sweep.
Right.
That's another move that we'll look at later. That's an inside sweep. We'll look at that at blue. Now I have that disengagement, and I'm opening my left leg, pushing off my right foot. Pushing my, see my right foot pushes me in to the position that I need to be in. Right leg comes over left, and we finish. Okay, Jor, come on up. Let's try that out. We're over there, big guy. This here. De La Riva. Now keep your base, Jor. Yep. Switch your grip. So your left hand lets go of the Achilles. Passes
Pass
to
here.
the straight sleeve control. Your left foot, actually it's going to stay where it is. Your right foot goes to his hip now. Toes to the right. Yes. Now, right thigh. So, Jor, keep your right leg strong so he can push off of it using his thigh to escape his hip to the left. And your right hand now grabs that Achilles.
This.
Yes.
This one.
Yes, that one there. Now you can put that left foot on the floor.
Now I just
Okay?
gotta.
And so what you have here is a push, pull, sorry, two pulls on the outside and
Yeah.
a push up the middle. So you can stretch him out now. So
So the goal is.
pull right there, that right there.
Okay.
Now you've extended his arm. His elbow's far from his ribs. Okay, this is where you have to get up on your right elbow and swing your left leg. So try to get your head in and invert. This is the hardest part. Everybody has trouble with this. Yeah, so I'm going to get you into the position. So go ahead and try first. Yes, that right there.
That's
Stay there. Okay, so now that comes in front. That's right. This lace is over here under the armpit. And I like to get all the way down. I like to kind of go down to the hip and then slide up. It feels tighter right there like that.
Stretches them out a little
Yes.
bit.
Right foot comes off. He's going to fall onto both of your shins. Nope, keep that in. Falls onto your shins. Falls to the floor. Beautiful job. Stay laying down. That's right. Left leg goes over. Pull with, now switch the grip again. Switch the grip. Pull with your right hand and your, yeah, right leg's got to go over as you're doing that. There you go.
Now just 2-on-1.
2-on-1. Good work. That looked good.
That heel hooks under the armpit on that arm bar.
So let's look at that. Here from the outside point of view. We just swept him. We had a left sleeve control. So we're there. So I like to switch my grip
Pass that over.
back. We're back to our initial cross grip. That allows me to put this over and stretch in. As soon as I'm in, my right leg comes. 1, 2. We're in for that finish. Okay, from the beginning again. Lasso sweep. And you can do this no gi. It's there. When you're doing it no gi, Brody, stand up for 1 sec. Let me just kind of show you where we have to grip. When we have somebody no gi, it's usually like a 2-on-1 type of situation. And when I grip, I'll have to grab right back here or like this against my chest. Sometimes it'll look like this. But you see, you
Kinda
gotta
snap-
get right behind the bottom of
snapping
that wrist.
down almost, see?
Yeah, right inside this groove here, we can make that work. Okay, and I use my chest. I'm pinning it to my chest to make that one work.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do it no gi. And then in MMA, you have gloves on. So I'm hooking at the base of the glove. You can't grab the glove, but I
Right.
can hook right below because there's a big ridge there. Once that glove is on, it's a big ridge. It's probably 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
Gives you a big edge to hook to. So it will work no gi, and it will work for MMA. Back in there, brother.
Now I'm switching,
Yes, sir.
bringing this leg up.
Yep, toes to the right. Yes. There, now you can put your left foot on the floor and grab the Achilles. Yes. Stretch. Invert. It is, it's tricky. So Jordan, you gotta stay posting for him so that he can use you as an anchor point to move himself. Okay, nice and strong. There, Brody, that's good. There it is. Insert the lasso hook. Now when you come back, your right foot just hook. Now hook that butt there. See how your instep hooks his hip?
Yep.
Now when your knees come down, he lands on the tabletop there. Right there. Over he goes. Lay flat on your left shoulder and switch that grip. Drive the leg through. That's it. Nice. Beautiful. Good work. Awesome. Okay, that's enough sweeps today. We don't need to
Overwhelm it, yeah.
overwhelm you.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So a quick review. Jory, you're up on your feet. First sweep. Del Viva sweep. Very simple. Up to mount. Okay. Second sweep. Del Viva becomes a tong. Right shoulder or left shoulder. And I like the right shoulder. This is way more fun. Drive the right knee over the far side.
Okay.
And see when I drive it, I'm not getting caught in his quarter guard. Because that will happen. He'll trap both of his legs together. So as soon as I've swept, I'm putting my foot on the floor and driving it a little low so he can't trap that into that quarter guard and start initiating a series of escape moves. And then our last one is our lasso. Jory, you're up. Now, if I want, I can also, now that I'm here, I can invert this grip. If you want, that can help you.
Get that extra
Okay,
little turn
and
there.
now look, I also get the pants here.
Okay.
Up and over. I think you're gonna slam into the floor. Yeah. Switch my grip. Drive through. Finish. Awesome. Okay. So there's two more, but we'll look at those after. The other two are your 50-50 sweep and your sit-up guard.
Okay.
Okay. You're up on your feet. Let's have a look at them real quick. 50-50 is gonna look like this. So look, the setup is the exact same. Post on the, like almost like I'm gonna do lasso.
Yep.
But this time, instead of doing lasso, put my feet on the floor and look, I can drive. I could even sweep him from here if I want.
Right.
If I just get this knee behind and drive him back, he'll go down. Sorry, buddy. But all I'm doing is getting my hip to his Achilles.
Okay.
And then I come up and I'm in 50-50.
50-50.
When I sweep him, this is 50-50 guard. George, sit up, look at this. See, we both have our right leg over.
Yeah.
It's the exact same position as each other. What's that called? 50-50. Good job. Inside heel hooks.
There you go.
As soon as you're in 50-50, guys, hide that heel. Bang, right there. The guy who can hide that first and get to the foot, he wins.
You sure you get me that every class.
It's a go-to.
Yeah.
And the last one, Jory, you're up. Sit-up guard, this is called. Okay. So it's back heel trip, back heel sweep. Sit up. And I like to pass the sleeve under here. And I put my head in, and I load my leg, and I sweep it back. From there, I usually go through the straight knee bar, or I'll walk up and back step wedge and pass.
Side control.
Okay, so that's the sit-up guard. Now your sit-up guard, Joe, you're up on your feet. This case, it's the outside leg, right leg forward. This here is the outside leg. You also have a sit-up guard with your inside leg. Okay, so that'll be a blue belt, all those inside guards. This is an outside guard, so it fits with this set. And something else we can do, if we don't have that arm, will be outside on the low and outside on the high and inside on the middle. I'll lighten his leg by lifting it and then step back. That's another way to sweep. So you can actually pick his leg up and drive it forward like you're hiking a football.
Yep.
Or you can anchor his foot. So stand up, Jor. And this is what the kids work this one. This is a ankle pick. So put that foot forward for me. We'll anchor that foot and we'll drive him forward like that. We're doing that, but from the sit-up guard.
Right.
It's the same concept. Anchor the foot, tilt him backwards over the foot that won't move. Or pick the foot up and hike the football.
Okay.
Okay? Two different options with the same position. Anchor the foot or hike the foot. All right, Jar, thank you for your help.
Yeah,
Much
thanks,
appreciated, buddy. Okay, guys, let's do some striking stuff. So we're gonna go over our 10 series and our 20 series.